Hello there, Star Wars fans. Today I want to talk about my opinion on some new, exciting Star Wars news. It was revealed recently that John Boyega will be returning to Star Wars in the upcoming Star Wars movie taking place 15 years after The Rise of Skywalker. He'll be returning alongside Daisy Ridley as they reprise their roles of Finn and Rey. And I completely understand, right? Not everyone is looking forward to this movie. But I think there is one thing we can all agree upon. John returning to Star Wars is a win for the Star Wars brand, overall, and the overall state of this movie. I think, again, not everyone wants this movie. Not everyone wants Rey. Not everyone wants sequel era stuff. I get it. I didn't love the sequels. I'm still very open-minded about this because I like Star Wars content, but I totally understand. We all have our opinions. But one thing, again, we can all agree upon, John returning is good. Anyways, before we do talk more, I have a lot of thoughts on this. Please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. 2 new videos tomorrow, a lore video, as well as part 1 of an all-new fan fiction I'm super excited for. I think it might be my best. Part 1 releasing tomorrow, part 2 on Sunday. It's gonna be great. Also, streaming will be starting soon, as I'm gonna do a tier list of every show and movie. Star Wars. It'll be live. Not sure when, maybe 2,000 subscribers? So, hit that button. Anyways, back to this movie. I've been wrong before, but I don't think John returns unless it's in a role that truly does him right. Unlike what happened in the sequels. Again, I think we all have our own opinions of the movies, but most would agree that John and his character Finn were kind of awkwardly sidelined after The Force Awakens, and I think we can all agree that his character had a ton of unexplored potential. I mean, the promo for The Force Awakens, seeing the movie, and just seeing his potential, how featured he was, holding his own with a lightsaber despite having 0 training going up against Kylo Ren. Of course he was defeated, but he held his own. It was fun to watch. He was a great character. And now, we might get to see some of that, but having him be a Force-using former Stormtrooper alongside Rey could have been awesome, rather than just a clear sidekick to Rey, and really just a sidekick of the trilogy. I think having him featured as 1A and 1B with Rey and Finn could have been great. Truly. And I think most of you would probably agree. Maybe. Again, I think The Rise of Skywalker did begin to tease that Finn actually was Force sensitive after The Last Jedi did its thing. Again, the sequels, they were kind of a mess with 2 different directors, different one every movie. That's the way it was. It seems like they just didn't agree on which direction to take Finn in. But we now may have a clear direction, and I think John Boyega sees the direction. Rey can't build a new Jedi Order alone, right? Finn provides an excellent contrast to Rey's life and her training. They wouldn't be nearly as powerful as these two, but Rey and Finn would make an interesting contrast to the main Jedi leaders of the prequels, Yoda and Windu. They're going to be creating their own Jedi Order, new council per se, with maybe Rey and Finn leading it. They won't be nearly as wise or have nearly as much experience as Yoda and Mace, but it'll be cool to see them do it in their own way. And I think John was rightfully hesitant to come back to Star Wars. He wasn't treated right, but him coming back signals to me that maybe he read a potential early script, maybe he saw and read over a new role for his character, and then maybe, probably, he must have liked it. If there's someone's judgment I trust right now, it's John Boyega's. I think he's very smart, very intelligent, and I think he knows Star Wars. So I'm happy to hear this. Even as someone who's not the biggest sequel fan, this makes me much, much more excited for the movie. If former actors are willingly coming back, that's a positive sign to me. Also, they probably offered him a boatload of money. Millions of dollars. So, good for him. Good for him getting the bag. That's probably a bit of incentive to come back. For anybody. Anyways, that's just my quick thoughts. I wanted to just talk about it today. I do like doing news stuff. I like keeping up with the news. Especially when it's positive news. We all like positive news. But anyways, appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. If you got to this point, let me know. Say, hey, I got to the end. Anyways, good talking to you all. I'll see you all in the next video.